what out?
Sensors.
What sensors?
I did a an exhaust manifold. Got 2 sensors in it. They're trying to get them out. You put heat on, we might get some more sensors. They ain't gonna be done today though.
You told him?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he knows. We ain't been trying to get it.
What about your door, Jody?
Yeah.
Huh?
Donna's getting a pin for it. I just need a pin for outside.
See, listen. He just told me y'all was finished with it.
Who did?
He did.
We are finished with it. We got the door panel and all that put back on.
Hold up, y'all ain't finished with it. You're still doing something.
We got a pin down on the other side. Yeah, waiting on the part.
That's not finished.
It is finished. What we did was we finished it. We fixed what was broke, John.
Huh?
We fixed what was broke.
All right, go in there and work on something. Danielle.
Let's go. It's time to go, John.
Bullshit.
Hell yeah. It's time to go. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I like that, man. Yeah, 5:18. That ain't gonna do no good, though, John. All that.
Jody, did you see that chicken he painted?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You seen it?
I'm looking at it now.
No, that's the second one.
Oh, that's the second
The
chicken?
first one looked like a fucked up penguin.
Bill, you gotta get it together, man.
Like a penguin and a damn
giraffe. A giraffe mix.
Pigeon and a penguin had a baby or something.
Damn, Bill. He's a little frumpy.
They come in here this morning, they shit sitting over on the window.
Scared the hell out of you, didn't you?
Looking crazy.
What'd you do with it, Bill?
In trouble once again. She has been busted. So Letitia James been stealing money from white people.
I figure I'd do one late and not at all.
After Donald Trump, I'm gonna get Donald Trump.
Some people get upset late and not at all.
After Donald Trump, I'm gonna get Donald Trump.
Some people get upset when I don't do one. I didn't want to get in no trouble. I don't see Frank nowhere.
Worth 8. She is done.
It went off again.
Get ready
Internet. But the little black kid was stealing shit out of her bag. And she had enough of it.
I was not paying attention to politics or to what's happening in our country. And when I finally started paying attention, I noticed something happening to the left and to the liberalism that I had been raised in. Because I come from the world of tolerance, the world of accepting people for who they are, and I thought that we were the good guys. But once I woke up and started looking around during the Black Lives Matter protests, I realized that it had become something completely different. And I realized that it was not an organic movement. What used to be being inclusive and listening to people had turned into being...
Most of the shit that's dealing with the black community is paid for by Jews.
To the VA Medical Center here in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I am picking up Marine Corps veteran Alex Harkrider. He is 100% disabled Marine Corps combat veteran from Iraq and Afghanistan. And the VA just rejected him and turned him away and put him out into a severe thunderstorm warning and a flash flood warning, what I'm driving in right now, and told him that they were not going to help him. And I'm going to let him tell the story, and I am furious right now. This man...
You laugh your ass off?
Fought and bled.
Next time you start giggling, you got to put your hands back here and hold it on.
For this country. Had his friends die for this country.
Screw the VA, man.
This photo of a man charged with kidnapping a mother and her 1-year-old daughter.
Charged 3 illegal immigrants who kidnapped a mother and her infant child from their home Tuesday morning in North Carolina. 3 suspects allegedly tied up the father, took the mother and daughter, and demanded $1 million in ransom.
Today, 2 siblings also charged in the case received no bond in court. Paula Duran Duran and Miguel Duran Duran are not...
Duran! There used to be some boys that sang that they was gay.
Citizens, according to authorities. Investigators say they broke into a home with guns, demanded $1 million, and took the child and her mom when they did not receive money. WRL's Julian Grace joins us now live with what else prosecutors said in court and what we know now about the third suspect. Julian?
Somebody took me and demanded $1 million. I'm shit out of luck. They ain't gonna pay for me back.
I hate Trump too, Chad. But you don't see me out here destroying property. It's probably illegal.
You know it's a crime to have a Trump ban sign in the main line.
I can't believe you said that. What is wrong with you?
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, what is that, Chad?
Oh my God.
Oh, what is that?
Oh my
Flat
God.
tire is what that is. That's what you get there, Chad. And now your girlfriend, she said she hated Trump, but she would catch a ride with a Trump supporter because she's got to get to work.
Well, it's just great.
Yeah, it's great. Wasting my time with you, Chad, you fat fucker. Excuse me? Smasley! Somebody tell her I said hello if you don't mind.
What happened?
Oh, they put nails on it. They sabotage.
What?
People!
I have to get to work.
Oh, you gonna
Don't tell me
be
you gotta-
late. You better call. You better call somebody and tell them your fat ass boyfriend did a stupid thing.
Black.
Look what they did!
That's beautiful. That's called karma. That's an old video, but it still tickles my fancy. Where's your fancy at, Jamie? Right there by my left nut. That's where my fancy's at. Tickle it if you want to.
Shannon asked me to break up with the man.
Shannon Sharp's rape accuser explains why she didn't file a police report after the deal.
For me, anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone,
Danielle!
not in person. So
Danielle, did you hear where my fancy at? If you want to tickle my fancy, did you hear where it's at? Tell them where it's at, Gibson.
Was the biggest argument that we ever got in, and he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. Because
She said no. No means no, Shannon. I thought Shannon was gay.
Because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer, so he overpowered
What's
me,
broken?
put me to my
Ain't nothing broke on me.
knees, put his penis in my mouth.
Put it in her mouth, right in her mouth. And look at me, girl. Look at me.
And after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed. And,
Picked her up and put her on the bed. Shannon's a big old boy.
This was all a struggle.
I'm going to ask something that might be a little sensitive or might
That can't be her natural hair color. Yeah.
sound insensitive, I should say. But I'm going to go ahead and ask it because it's a question that I'm sure people are wondering. Why didn't you file a police report when he raped you?
Because I was scared for my life. He said he would use it. Everybody he knows, and he knows lots of police officers. So I didn't know that if I went down there, that would be one of the people that he knows. Atlanta has a problem with corruption.
Atlanta does have a problem with corruption. You know old Big Fanny Willis up in there. Hey, I can't wait to see lose her law license.
Down there. And I was too scared to go to the police. Because when this happens, you're in a trauma mindset. You're not in a, every day you and I are talking here like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should do that. No, you're like fear for your life. You're traumatized. You're not thinking straight. You're having.
The left said you got to trust all women.
Anxiety and panic attacks.
You're talking about Shannon Sharp, that black guy that Cat Williams talked to that Shannon Sharp show. He
I
used
was
to be a
worried
football
that he
player.
would, get a hold of this police officer, and who knows what would
And this ain't the only girl that's accusing him of that. The OnlyFans girl is accusing him of it.
happen. And so it was just.
And they're saying that he offered her $10 million, and she said nope.
a decision, and it's a decision a lot of rape victims make, to not go to the police. They always say the woman is crazy.
I'm going to be doing up some contracts so this don't happen to me. If like what's his name? Dave Chappelle did a skit on it. He was in there with a clipboard and a contract, and he was itemizing things out that they could do, and you got to sign it. You anal, check it, and then sign right here, please. And then I need to see a copy of your ID. That'll keep you out of trouble.
You know,
That's
hey,
genius.
I might be at this point after everything I've dealt with.
She's missing some teeth on the side.
He had.
I get a vibe of drugs from her. I don't know why. I get a vibe of drugs from her.
If you're a decent person, then it should be quite easy to put the whiteness down. So
Put the whiteness down. Hold on, Punjabi. You can't tell me to put the whiteness down, because white is great.
I encourage you to renounce your whiteness, because it's not right to be white.
Oh, it is.
If you're
Great
a
to be
decent
white.
person, then it should be quite.
We were polite for decades. Time for politeness is over. This guy was beating on a woman, I think. This guy jumped in to say today. Chapman. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. They want to drop a trailer over here. To get some roof work done, send it on in here, man. We'll fix it right up for you.
What is wrong?
Here. You want a tortilla? Are you ready to eat?
What is wrong with you?
That's the way most women act all the time. They're crazy.
What's wrong with you? Hey, what are you doing? That's enough. That's enough. What are you doing? Oh, give it to me right there.
That's good.
Right there? Is that good?
That's good.
There's your little more.
Are you okay?
Everything's perfectly fine.
Okay. Where's the tortilla? Relax. You making a mess.
You want cheese? Here you go. Your plate.
Damn, what the hell was that?
Nothing. You said you were hungry?
Yeah.
Here.
Man, what the hell did I do? I'm sorry.
Here you go.
Wow.
Y'all better stop being bitches.
What are you
You want me to
doing?
get you your coffee too?
You don't like that laugh? I don't like it either. It makes me sick.
Trump talking about when he says we have super weapons.
Most powerful weapons in the
Uh-oh.
world that we have. More powerful than anybody even, not even close.
I mean, do you think the hydrogen and atomic bombs?
Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from? Yes, sir. It's a call-in show. Can I help you? I don't know. I listened to the in the truck yesterday on the way home. My talking with what's called on his show, and it was fine. I could hear everything. Yeah, I called Nick's show again. I told him my name was Bob.
But you called him.
Yeah.
Again, you have a call-in show and nobody can hear the call.
What? Can y'all hear Robbie? Can y'all hear him?
I bet $2 the answer is no.
Let's see. Well, Gibson noted it was you, so apparently he can hear you.
How do you know it was me?
I don't know. He says Robbie OG in the comment.
No, he was just saying that to me.
Oh, Danielle said she can't hear you, and Smashley said barely. Tell Smashley I say hello.
Hey there.
Jody, you need to get busy. We got a truck on the way over here for a roof repair. One of the hawk trailers.
All right. We're busy, huh?
Yeah. I was just
It's about time to go.
I was scrolling through
It's about time to go.
and I saw your channel,
Uh-huh.
About time to go.
and I was like, I wonder if this is a call-in show. And then I saw the number, and I called, but I realized that you can't hear the caller.
You can't hear the caller on the call-in show?
I mean, that's pretty unique.
That's crazy. That's like defeating the purpose.
I would say that it's totally defeating the purpose.
Look, our blue mic, the plug-in on the blue mic is messed up.
What happened to it?
I don't know. It got messed up in the move or something. I don't know. But I had it in the box. But I plug it in, and sometimes the light comes on, sometimes it don't. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do the call-in show and I'll go, hey, give me your number and I'll call you back. So the people can hear the callers. How about that? Robbie, you want to give me your number? I'll call you right back.
You think that'll work?
It might work, Robbie.
Are you ready?
Hold on a minute. Let me get my pen out.
Write it down.
I got your number. I'll call you back. Hold on. I'll call you back. Later. Later. All right, let's see.
Hello?
Hello. How you doing?
Hey. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Jamie. I'm calling from Atlanta, south side. I'm on the north side of Atlanta.
It says Chapman's Garage.
Well, that's the number I called you from.
I don't need any car repair, sir.
Well, I called you on the phone. This is how I talked to him yesterday on this phone, the office phone.
I just had my oil change.
Can y'all hear him? Whose number is that, Smashley?
Said that works. So it's part of your calling show. If somebody ever calls you,
I got to get their I got to get their number and I call them back. I'll call you right back.
That's called screening your calls, isn't it?
It is.
I never see that.
Richard will never be able to call.
What does
Do
receive?
that.
I don't know. What you doing?
Hey man, have you heard about the James O'Keefe shit?
Yeah, I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
What do you think? They're just hyping something up?
Yeah, they're hyping something up. But if you talk somebody's gonna kill you because of something you was gonna release, and you go, well, I'm gonna release it next week. Why wouldn't you release it right then?
Do it now.
You know, Alex talked to him this morning,
Yeah.
and Alex said the stuff that he told him that he's dropping is 2 stories. There's
35?
3,
Yeah, 35
there's
off.
3, but 2
What's that
bigger
for?
than the third.
That's where all the hinges and the rollers. We got four hinges and 2 rollers.
Conduct the business, Robbie. Go ahead and tell me what you got going on. Chapman's, what's your name? Where you calling from?
That's what I'm telling you. Troy Brown Road down store soon, John, Georgia. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is James O'Keefe's dropping something so big that he got his crew hiding.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't trust that because if you had something to report that you thought somebody was going to kill you for, but then you go, I'm going to release it next week. Why wouldn't you release it now?
Alex, well, that's what Alex told him, release it now. But Alex said that he said people have been killed for trying to drop this intel.
Well, they've been killing a lot of people. The Epstein, you know that Virginia Guthrie girl, they said she committed suicide. She got hit by a bus, and then she committed suicide.
That's true. And I don't think she did.
Huh?
Hey, what's your name? Hey, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's your name? Where you calling from? Frank, let me get your number so I can call you back.
No, too late. You can hear me.
Oh, I got your number.
Oh, no. I got your number. No, her dad came out and said that no, she didn't kill herself.
Yeah, no, she didn't kill herself. She's fucking.
Where was that dad when she was being trafficked? What happened?
Oh, he was probably sitting back getting money or something. I don't know. She ain't she the one that was Prince Andrew?
Yeah, and Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was Prince Albert McCann.
Europe from cancer, stop illegal migration, start deportations. That's right. You got to start deportations. Get all them some bitches out of your country. How y'all fellas doing? What's going on?
All right. We were playing golf and we were sitting there talking about it. It's like, how does Jamie have
a call show with no calls?
Show with you can't call.
Hey, can anybody hear me, by the way?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Well, I don't know. You can hear me.
Gibson said he's on three-way with Robbie.
No, he's not. We do three-ways every night.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. It's fun times.
What, you, Robbie, and Tommy?
No, Gibson.
Hey, since we have a call-in show, just to update you, Butch lost his boxer, Rocky.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He lost his dog?
Yeah. Yeah, he passed away a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
No, he didn't lose it. Yeah, he didn't lose it. It died.
He didn't lose his dog, right. He found it.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Did he lose him or did he die?
No, he died.
Yeah.
He died.
He's an old boxer. He's about 14. He got,
Well, that's pretty old for a dog, man. Most dogs, normally last about 10 years.
That's a boxer, yeah.
Yeah.
So he went to try to get a dog at local 5 miles away from him. Shut up, Smash. And he tried.
Oh my God! Here we go.
He tried to go get a dog, and you know the way Butch talks and everything.
Yeah.
Robbie, you're assuming again. No, you're assuming.
Lesbian girls told him he couldn't have the dog that he picked out, and it broke his heart. But he
No, it did not break his heart.
Yeah, it did. It broke his heart.
No, it didn't.
But he went the next. Shut up, man.
But it didn't. We talked that night. Hold on, we talked that night.
Well, hold on. Did his heart get broke or did it not get broke?
It did not get broke.
Yeah,
No, it did not.
If you tried to go get a dog and just really looked at you and thought you were old and didn't talk right, they
Yeah.
said you can't have a dog, that'd break your heart.
That's racism.
He picked out a dog.
That's racism right there.
Shut up, Frank. The good thing is that
I didn't say anything.
Shut up, Frank.
I didn't say anything.
Shut up, Frank. You went to the next county over, and this little female.
He drove 100 miles. Hold on, Robbie. He drove 100 miles.
It was like 20 miles.
Uh-huh.
But she followed him around.
One says 20 miles, one says 100.
And all that. And Butch is super tickled with the mutt dog that he got.
So he got a mutt?
A mutt hound.
That's the best dog.
They are the best ones, yeah.
Amen.
They don't walk around all highfalutin like they got a pedigree and shit.
Exactly. And they don't want to go back to jail.
No, because they glad to be out.
Hell yeah. They don't want to go back.
That's like most women when they get out of prison.
That wasn't the real.
You can go down there to the women's prison and pick you up a girl.
Then she gets over to Butch's and she sees what she did and she's like, boy, I hit the jackpot or what?
Hell yeah.
Got a big old fenced-in yard and all the treats and good food and stuff. Man, get out of here.
They're asking for the next caller, please.
There you go.
Y'all. Hey, hold up. Is what's called on? We'll call. Oh, that's that bitch. She banned me over there. That girl, Laura had me. Yeah, Laura had me call in too. Yeah, she does it.
Danielle, there hadn't been a caller for weeks on this show.
Hey, we don't need callers. That's how good I am. I don't even need callers on this bitch.
She wants to wait 3 more weeks for the next caller.
Where's Nick at? Is he over with?
No, that was a good call though, Jimmy.
What, with Nick?
Yeah.
The second one, did you hear the first one we had?
I heard the one the other day.
Yeah.
Where you were like, I mean, talk about beta. He was beta.
Yeah, he's beta.
Like,
I think he's Jewish. That's what I'm saying, man.
You plugged your show right the last minute, and he's like all mad.
Yeah. I just said, you know, Jamie Chapman on YouTube, we was through with the conversation. I figure I could throw a plug in. When they bring on guests, you know, like if I was writing a book, they'd let me plug my book.
Right.
And normally when when Jesse Lee Peterson does interviews with people, he lets them people promote their.
Hey, Jamie, I thought it was a talk show for us, not for you just to run him up.
No, it's a talk show for me. It says Jamie Chapman on it.
Oh, I got you.
You see what it says? Jamie Chapman on it. So it says I can just talk all I want to.
No, you destroyed that dude. You totally destroyed him.
I did. Thank you. Yeah, Robbie, I did.
I've watched him maybe 3 times in my life, and he is like, he's probably, I don't know, JLP might have him bent over a chair. I don't know, but for him to say he didn't care about that because that keeps his conscience from having feeling. I mean, what?
Yeah, how could you watch something? That's what I told him. It's something to do with his character. How could you watch something like that happen or know something like that happen and it not upset you? And not upset you.
I know, like that movie they did about that. Man, it was a hard movie to watch, but damn, I mean, what kind of anchor baby my ass? Deport his ass.
Anchor baby your ass?
No, that's what he calls himself, anchor baby. Deport him. Deport him. Let him go back to Mexico and, or something.
Oh, what about the blue chew that you guys are taking?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me that kids are trafficked.
What is it? You said a blue chew?
Yeah, Robbie's taking blue chew. That turns his tongue blue.
What is that?
It's methylene blue.
Oh, methylene blue. I seen JFK was taking that shit.
Yes, he was. I peed blue today, Jackie. That was so cool.
You peed blue?
Cool, Gibson, cool.
What does that stuff do to you?
Oh, it makes your penis enlarge.
That's what I thought was one of them penis pills.
It is.
No.
It is.
No, it cleans out your mitochondria.
Oh, yeah, mitochondria. Yeah, so it's a butthole thing.
Mitochondria cleaned out.
What? Look, this morning coming to work, I said, "Oh Lord!" It hit me. I had to go into the pilot down there in Noonan. I had to make a stop because I wasn't never gonna make it to work. But my stomach started cramping. I said, "Man," but look, I've been drinking them damn drinks. Jody had me the cayenne pepper, virgin olive oil, and lemon juice.
Why would you listen to what Jody said? He's been in jail like 15 years.
I don't know. It's something he's seen on TikTok.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure it's a TikTok. Right?
So we was drinking them over at Lithonia. We was making them over there.
Penis.
And then I just, Jody moved up North Georgia, so I just got me some. I make it at the house. And Joyce went and got a homemade ice cream maker the other day, and she made homemade strawberry ice cream.
Hold on, how do you buy a homemade ice cream maker?
An ice cream machine.
Well, wouldn't you make it homemade yourself?
Yeah, I got a bucket out there, and I put some oil, and I got a churn, like a butter churn, and I was
old school,
yeah. That's what she said. She said, "You want me to get a crank handle?" I said, "If you don't mind cranking it, I don't care."
Yeah, for real. You might want to get automatic there, Grant.
Yeah, you might want to get one with a motor on it.
Hell yeah. You want a motor on it, Johnny.
Jody, what are you doing, man? We got that trailer coming in.
You know what I told Buck?
That's like
they on standby. They waiting on it.
That's the best way.
Buck had to take Buddy over to get the damn sensor.
Did they get it out?
Yeah, we got one of them out. We can't get the other one out. That's why they took him to go get the sensor.
Where?
Automatic.
Riley's or whatever. I don't know. Buck left with him with what's called it. Angels on standby waiting on the truck to get here for the patch repair. We got the.
Angel can't be climbing up on no damn trailer.
He can get off. I mean, he is not handicapped by no man. He been all over the top of that truck.
You need to be doing something.
I'm doing something, John.
Sitting in the
fight traffic here all the way to fucking North Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. You need to just hang out here and do some work. And then you leave out here and ain't no fucking traffic.
No, because it didn't be like, okay, I stay here, then it'd be like, instead of me getting home at 8 o'clock, I get home at 9 or 10.
There you go. You ain't got nothing else to do.
I do got something to do, Johnny. I got a lot.
What you need to do is come by here tomorrow and hook that up and bring it to the house.
All right, yeah, I got you. I'll be down there.
We're proud of Jody, man. He's been out of jail for like 2 years.
Huh?
I'll be down here early in the morning.
Jody, I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I get up at 5:45.
It ain't been no damn 2 years, maybe a year.
Shut up, Frank.
Yeah, shut up, Frank.
It ain't been no damn 2 years.
Yeah, shut up, Frank.
Asshole. How long has Jody been out? How long you been out, Jody? 18 months?
Yeah, he's leaving. He's going home.
No, he ain't been out 18 months.
Yeah, he's been out at least that.
He's staying away from them women.
Kids.
He's staying away from the mother of his kids.
No, they're living together. They just got custody of their kids back.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, hey, all right. Hey, everyone starts putting money on Jody's books.
And I told him, hey, I need one of y'all to buy that picture for Stuart. That seascape thing. He's really getting into painting.
I'm giving you enough money you can buy their own damn.
You ain't giving no damn money.
I give you plenty of money. Look at the thing up there. It says Frank number 1 times that by 5.
Frank number 1 times 5. That's 5.
Exactly.
That's 5. Hey, let me see your. Do you got your? He's doing a rooster over there right now. He's painting a rooster. I come here this morning and he already had one painted, and it looked like a penguin that was on meth.
Who?
Stuart.
Jody.
No, Stuart painted. He's doing his Bob Ross thing.
Oh, he's painting his feet?
No, he ain't painting his feet.
Oh.
But look, he's doing you know them metal things, the metal men that like balance.
What?
You know, like a sculpture. It's a metal man that'll balance on something. It's got two arms hanging off each side, and the little man balances, and it'll spin around. You've had to see them.
What the hell are you guys smoking over there?
That is something.
No, he's just doing
Metal man. You mean one of the...
That's like
Robbie.
It's like that damn...
Welding art.
Yeah, it's welding art. It's like that log thing he made with the axes and the saw in it. That log that he made.
Did they see that?
I showed it to them. Well, these two might not have watched it because they like to play golf.
That's true.
And,
Golf is a man's sport.
and bullshit. And then most of the time they're watching the camera.
So Stewart's like the next Bob Ross?
Yeah, he's like Bob Ross. He growed up watching Bob Ross, and he paints because this old girl. What'd you say about the girl?
No.
He was painting crows for her. And he got into doing landscape. He did a mountain. Where's the mountain at?
We changed it to I've got rid of the mountain to a beach scene for you. It's right there.
Oh, he got rid of the mountain and did a beach scene. But it's got seagulls on it and waves.
That's cool, man. Good
And-
for you, Stewart.
Yeah. Let me see it. I'll show it to him again. Let me see it.
I like that.
Hold on. So Stewart got beat up so bad in Texas, now he's drawing beach scenes?
Yeah, that Mexican guy, and there was a Mexican transvestite beat the brakes off of him.
That's what I'm saying. Now he's doing beach scenes.
Yeah, this is a beach scene right here.
Let me see. Hold on.
They're mentally disturbed.
Hold on. I got my glass.
I gotta go all the way.
Oh yeah, I see the shark out there. Awesome. Good job.
I told him he should do like a dolphin on a surfboard.
Well, no, I see the whale underneath the ocean. That's awesome.
No, there's some birds in here. Them are seagulls.
Man, that ain't like the book. Come on, go all the way to the line. What the hell?
Can you see it?
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
that's awesome.
We get closer to it, it like blurs out. There it is. Right here.
That's awesome.
Do it like that right there, and you get seasick.
Hey, Stewart, do you paint that with your toes or what?
You paint with your toes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good. Good
Hey,
for you, buddy.
if we get old pork chop and then that juicy root, if they give me their numbers, I can call, and then Stuart can hear their voice.
I think you need to paint some more. Hang them up in your office. Then you have like a once a month auction.
Yeah.
The paintings.
Sell them all.
Yep.
Well, this beach scene right here is going for $10. We're selling that one for $10. I'm gonna put a sign on
What do
it.
you think's wrong with your YouTube channel?
What's wrong with my YouTube channel?
It's
I can't get on there.
I
That's
don't-
problem. You had 1,400 people and it's not sharing out.
Hey, I'm surprised we got it back.
I'm just saying it's the wrong.
But look, they took that channel completely off of there.
I know, right?
Yeah, and they give it back to us. I don't know.
But it's throttled. It's not. It steers out to me, and I'm sure.
Hey, Jim, you coming by tonight to get paid or what?
I don't know. Depends on what time I leave here.
Gotcha. Let me know.
Yeah. So she moved. She moved down to Noonan. She moved in with that old boy.
Yep.
Uh-oh. How's Nathan like that?
He loves it.
Well, that's further away from you.
I love it.
That he's further away from you?
I mean, I'm in Noonan every day. He's right there by Summer Grove.
Yeah. Gigi probably ain't. Gigi probably don't like it. Took her baby down there.
I don't ever hear him.
Took her baby way off.
Well, he's into sports and his friends now. You know, he's a pre-tween. You know how that works.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lexi is.
Oh my God! Enough with a dog.
Lexi, what?
Lexi is new dog's name because the dog was found. The dog was found on Lexington Road.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
How old is this dog?
That is tiny. It's 6 months.
That ain't tiny, man.
He's the one that said, I want to hear more about Butch's dog. So
No.
Possessed, imprisoned and slaughtered First Nations people. We enforce gender roles. We systemized rape, racism, misogyny, transphobia, homophobia, ableism, classism.
Enough with the
Come on, tell us some more about the dog, Robbie.
Enough with the
Come on, tell us some more about the dog, Robbie.
I just texted.
The pup.
Like, rub up. I just texted.
The pup.
Like, rub my belly.
I say that sometimes. It's for sale too. That's right, Smashley. We Prince Purple, Trump Orange, and I got it.
Hey, Fauci wasn't voted in. No one voted him in.
He'll come out when all the I's are dotted and
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Look.
I mean, you can't. Come on, man.
Look, I seen a thing. Look, I seen a thing today that they said they said the king over there in England. They said he's either gonna get arrested tomorrow. The king of England, he's either gonna get arrested. Something else. King of England, he's either gonna get arrested. Something else, or he's gonna die. One of them three things.
Take that motherfucker out.
He's a hero. Hey, he's a hero.
Together and nobody shot anybody. It was great. It was great.
Oh, hey, Butch just sent me a picture of his dog. Oh, hey, Butch just sent me a picture of his dog.
It becomes out, so she's in fact ignorantly committing another crime. And one thing that I do not understand is
King Charles. Prince Charles. Prince. Constitution. That's right. They should not be. Constitution. That's right. They should not be enforcing no kind of Sharia law. Get them bitches up out of here. Send all them other people back. Get them bitches up out of here. Send all them other people back over there to Israel.
Here?
Yeah. Yes. We have readings. It's I'm
What happened?
French, so
Okay.
my English is not
It's
very
okay.
good. But we have readings, and we.
Martin Luther King.
He needs to go Rick. You know this.
What?
You know this. Saving Israel for last.
Oh yeah, Israel. Do you see them fires that's going on? Say that's because they didn't follow him. And Jesus come up in that bitch with a whip. Jesus they would call him an anti-Semite.
Federal violation to enter the country. Federal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not
Fucking retarded. Flat Earth.
Quit talking over people.
Yeah, Frank. Shut up, Frank.
It's a flat.
Quit talking over people.
Yeah, Frank. Shut up, Frank.
It's a flat Earth show.
She was always raised that the Jews respect, and that's like, Mama, no, they're.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's nasty. This is what it looked like when Stuart come in here the other morning when he been eating that peanut butter. He was clogged up for like 3 days. I love peanut butter. Look at it. That's nasty. They locked that girl up for on the hood of her car.
have a sickness.
On the hood of her car.
She chased you? I have a sickness.
Yeah, because she didn't white. Squatted on the hood of that car.
Look at she's white, all happy. That's all.
You said she chased you? Yeah.
And that's all in the cop car seat, man. And he's going to have to clean that out.
She chased me. And I got out and begged her to stop.
No, it's not wrong. She's crazy.
See, that's the damn bullshit they showing off. All this AI bullshit that they're doing, man. They ought to do away with that crap.
Her mouth, but really her heart.
Yeah.
And is that?
You know what? Go fuck yourselves.
This is a family show, Frank. Hello? Did you hang up on him?
No. He hung up on his cell.
Oh, he hung up on himself.
Right,
Israel media now confirms these are the biggest fires in the country's history. Terrifying scenes from Israel.
Admiral, you're late.
Admiral, good afternoon from the southeast. We've been doing a show now for what, going on 6 hours. Where you been at? Yeah, you too. You heard Frank talking that bullshit. He knows this is a family show. He did it trying to get me censored.
Probably. He knows he got the
They're reversed, but the criminals are not. Hit him in the head with that hard hat. What countries is let people like that roam your fucking streets? Ought to be some people from that country goes down there with some like billy clubs and beats the brakes off these people when they do this shit. I don't know. They ain't saying what country it is.
Assaltou a mulher.
Stealing phones and shit.
Assaltou a mulher. Todo mundo é mulher lá.
Yeah, they need to have their asses whooped. And these. Prison just freed Tony Holden, a Memphis contractor and father of 6 after 2.5 years in Kuwait prison.
What is something that's got people killed? Do you think it's something with the Dominion? Think it could have something to do with the... For Alex to say that he would go sit in front of them, he said, if I didn't have to do this, this is the kind of stuff that makes you just go sit in a chair in front of a wall and just ponder, you just try to dissect this. It's that big, he said.
I don't know.
That's pretty...
I mean, they kill people for a bunch of shit, Robbie. You know, they kill people for a bunch of stuff. This right here says, remember yesterday's show's recap, the Marine One Q Cruise we found, how awesome. That Trump drops at 15:07. Anon saying, I know, confirming that Q Cruise is going to be tough. That's Grasshopper posting something. Israel still burning.
Like burning?
Yeah, it's burning. You know, the countryside is burning. They say it's the worst fires they've been.
Trees over there.
There's the grass fields. Well, Robbie, I appreciate you calling in today, man. I'm gonna wrap this up today because it's 6 o'clock and I had to start late because I had to run to the. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Brent.
Breaking news. Butch got a new dog.
Hey, Butch got a dog?
Yeah.
I heard his boxer had passed away.
Rocky. Great name for a boxer.
It is, Rocky.
I mean, if you're going to have a boxer and it's a male, how do you not name it Rocky?
If it's a girl, you name it Adrian.
Probably. Yeah, probably Adrian. Hey, Susie.
Yeah, I told him when he gets
Frank's out there, had her out there cutting grass.
lower. Yeah, so.
Who was that, Gigi?
Yeah.
Gigi!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll call later.
Jamie's trying to say hi to Susie.
Yeah.
I said, hey, Gigi.
Yeah.
He's being selfish.
Frank, tell Gigi I say hello.
Yeah.
Frank. Frank.
All right.
Frank,
You're
Jamie's trying
Frank.
to say Susie hello.
No, that's actually Susie's mom.
Tell her I say hello.
All right.
Boy, howdy.
Jamie
Hey,
says hello.
Hold on. Say hello, everybody.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
We're doing great. How you doing?
Wow. Susie and her had the exact same voice.
Yep.
Yes, they do. Amazing. They said hello.
That's so they can both yell at Frank. He don't know who it is yelling at him.
What I'm saying, Susie's mama, is that you're.
No, she walked away. No, she walked away.
Yes,
They still,
Yes.
they're bringing a trailer in tonight to drop
Go inside and stuff.
Hawkies
Run,
for a roof repair.
Run.
So just park them right out there.
Run. I always started interviewing her.
And I'll get booked or probably get booked to come up here and knock it out tomorrow.
All right, Jamie, keep an eye out on that James O'Keefe thing.
I will.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and keep an eye on Butch's dog.
What's the dog's name? What'd you say? Lexington? Lexi?
Lexi.
Well,
Okay.
that Lexi was found on Lexington Road, so the pound named her Lexi.
Oh, so he got her from the pound. He's like a rescue dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Found on the side of the road on Lexington Road.
That's crazy.
He did not find him on the side of the road.
Oh my God.
No, the dog pound did.
Yes.
Yes.
But Robbie will tell you he did.
I did, Jamie. I was there
he
a couple
did.
months ago.
He was delivering mail to the wrong address.
Yeah, that's where Butch
Yeah, he was delivering that to the wrong address and found the dog.
I was lost, and I ended up over there where Butch lived, and I saw this dog 20 miles away from Butch where he lives, and it was on Lexington Road, and I'm like, we gotta call this dog Lexi.
Well, that's nice.
That makes more sense.
Well, that's nice that you picked the dog up because you know his dog had passed away. That's nice that you looked at it for him like that.
Something.
All right, fellas. We're going to wrap this up. Y'all can go play golf or go watch Kimmer.
Kimmer.
All right, Jamie, go. Hey, Jamie, go fuck yourself.
Kimmer.
Damn! Fox!
Kimmer's show goes over.
Hey, well, Tommy don't come on here anymore, so I got to give it to Tommy.
Carrot just got here. Cass, hey, you're late.
Oh, Cassie, hey, you're done, Carrot. You're over.
All right, fellas. We'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, Jamie, give me a call this weekend. We'll hook up.
Okay. All right, Frank.
Bye, brother.
We'll see you later, Robbie. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
All right, we got them two off the phone. Now we can do a show. How y'all doing?
Hit wealthy Washingtonians and big business. It's just not true.
Past $9.5 billion in taxes. This is the biggest tax increase in Washington state history. We are looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of $8 to $10 billion in new taxes on the people of Washington. Yeah, that's great.
It's going to hit right.
Cash cow. What starts in Dubai always finds its way to America. Nail salon at the airport is $55. The machine $17. You know how many little Chinese girls you put out of work with this thing right here? You pay for us. You pay for us. And I ain't paying for it. That looks pretty good. Get some sparklers
The
in
county
there.
that I live in really has the nerve to send me my personal property tax bill on my motherfucking birthday, okay? And up until recently...
Oh, this that guy killed his girlfriend. And then went live
Everybody got that one, dude.
with her dead body.
That's what sucking dick is. I went through this bitch phone when I got off work. This bitch was sucking
Man, now you gonna be sucking somebody's dick in prison.
dick in my crib. And I've been crying all day and I couldn't take it no more. I had to. I don't give no fuck. Judge me, bitch.
I hope they give you the electric chair. Flat Earth, what's your name? Where you calling from? All right, thank you, sir. Thank you there, Tony. This thing gonna have wheels on it or something? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go park my boat over here in this spot. It's got like tank tracks on it. That's crazy. Man, a wood chipper just missed the exit, but I could be mistaken. The chipper's loose. Come on, hook. Damn thing's flying down the road, man.
White people only respect violence. And that's why when I'm
Oh,
out...
shut up, you victim. Green Day. Yeah, look how gay they are. Caterpillar will have the authority to investigate any politician suspected of corruption. Yes. Now get busy.
Shrug your shoulders at the normalization of untruths. Because we're living in an era now, there's so much distortion of reality, outright fabrication, lying, conspiracy theories, that it's so prevalent that people sort of shrug their shoulders and say, well, nothing to do about it, it's the new normal. No, do not accept that as the new normal, because whenever you have the acceptance of untruths and distortions, ultimately it's going to erode at the foundation of the social order and our democracy. And I think history has shown that. If anybody just looks back as recently as the 1930s and early 40s in Europe when that happened, be careful. Don't accept the normalization of untruths. Do not accept and shrug your shoulders.
He's in trouble.
At the
reminding us of the length of time other secretaries have been here. This is a new way, and it's a new day, and it's a new chair, and I have the gavel at this point. If you wish to leave, you may.
Can you clarify that for me?
Yes, clarify. is
So,
this.
so
If
I'm
you
dismissed.
wish to leave, you may.
Okay, so we're dismissed. Is that correct?
If you wish to leave, you may leave.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're wasting your time. Don't remember you have a foreign dignitary in your office.
I would just say that the previous when the Republicans, they did not treat the Secretary of the Treasury this way. So if this is the way you want to treat me, then I'll rethink whether I voluntarily come back here to testify, which I've offered to do. If you'd wish to keep me here so that I don't have my important meeting and continue to grill me, then we can do that. I will cancel my meeting and I will not be back here. I will be very clear. If that's the way you'd like to have this relationship.
Thank you. The gentleman, the secretary, has agreed to stay to hear all of the rest of the members.
Okay,
Please
so just let's
cancel
be
your
clear to
meeting
the press.
and respect our time.
I am
Who is next on the
my
list?
foreign meeting. You're instructing me to stay here and I should cancel.
No, you just made me an offer.
No, I didn't make you an offer.
You made me an offer that I accepted.
I did not make you an offer. Just let's be clear.
Well,
You're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
No, I'm not ordering you. I'm responding. I said you may leave anytime you want. And you said, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'll cancel my appointment and I'll stay here. So I'm responding to your request. If that's what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. I told you.
What would you like to do?
What I told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15.
You are free to leave anytime you want. You may
Okay,
go
well then,
anytime
please-
you want.
Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gravel and bang it. That's
Please do not instruct me as to how I'm to conduct this committee. Thank you very much.
Yield the balance.
Mr. Secretary,
DEI
thank
hire.
you for staying until 5:30. Without objection, all members will have 5 legislative days within which to submit additional written questions to the chair, which will be forwarded to the secretary for his response. And
No,
I
I
ask the
don't see no
secretary
car
to
chase.
please respond as promptly as you're able. And I expect
more patience than me. He is dealing with one of the most corrupt members of Congress. Everybody knows that Mad Maxine Waters has sat in Congress for decades and done absolutely
Did nothing.
This judge and this fire chief, both in Utah, were both just arrested for not only distributing CSAM to each other, but also engaging in conversations about what they would do with young minor children. But it gets way worse than that. So this right here is the fire chief. His name is Ned Brady Hansen. He is 54 years old. And apparently he has been arrested for this before, for this type of material. However, he appeared before this judge, Kevin Christensen. And guess what? Judge Christensen let him go. Now, the two of them were communicating on the messaging app Kik, and they were talking about abusing, exploiting, and enticing children, including children related to them. Now, I think if and when both of them get to prison, this guy right here, being a judge who probably sentenced a lot of the people in there, is going to have a really, really hard time. Now, before I wrap this up, if you guys don't mind doing me a solid, I think that I am being suppressed. So if
Y'all
you see
banning
this
me?
video on the actual FYP, not the following page, please drop that in the comments. At the same time, if you don't follow already, please consider dropping me a follow and drop your thoughts about this entire case in the comments.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to Bob Ross. What's wrong with my damn mouse? I'm turning it over to Bob Ross. He'll be doing his... Hey, what time are you going to take a shower?
About 30 minutes.
He'll be taking a shower in about 30 minutes. Y'all can go get yourself something to eat. Get you some snacks so you can see.
With the wrench in hand, fixing up his big old ride.
Oh fuck, I thought I was muted. My bad. Oh my god, I thought I was muted. Oh. I was sorry.
Avenue Sunday. The man behind the wheel then takes off running with a police officer right behind him. 31-year-old Royniel Perez was eventually caught and is now facing several charges, including fleeing and eluding and second-degree murder. Police say the car Perez was driving belonged to 52-year-old Oscar Hernandez Agustin, who was reported missing by his wife last Tuesday. 2 days later, Hernandez's body was found in a rural area of Homestead, partially burned and with stab wounds. According to Perez's arrest
That's it.
Okay, so I know